All right, today we are diving into a really radical new idea, taste entertainment. This is the second of 10 core business projects from TempoSense, and I want to be super clear right from the start. This is not another cooking show, and it's definitely not about watching people eat online. We're talking about something else entirely.
I mean, just let that sink in for a second. That's the core vision right there, and it is huge. The whole idea is to take that fleeting sensory moment of tasting something amazing and turn it into something permanent, something you can experience again and again, as a song, a movie, or even a whole universe.
So you're probably wondering, what really makes this different? Well, look at the two paths here. The content, we all know, is pretty simple, right? You take food, you cook it, and you broadcast it. But taste entertainment follows a totally new path. It starts with the food, sure, but then it moves to this incredibly detailed expression of its flavor. That expression then becomes a story, and that story becomes renewable cultural intellectual property, IP. It's kind of like a Marvel movie, but instead of starting with a superhero, it all starts with a flavor.
And the key to this whole thing is what they call the Taste Intelligence Platform. Now, don't let the name fool you. This isn't just a format for a TV show. Nope. Think of it as a systematic, technology-driven engine. Its only job is to capture that sensation of taste and turn it into something lasting, something valuable, something ownable. And get this whole platform didn't just appear out of thin air. It's built on a massive foundation, a database that comes from 17 different books, all about the theory and practice of taste. We're talking published works, plus a whole bunch of unpublished manuscripts on things like the universe of taste and the 15 levels of taste consciousness. So yeah, there's some serious research behind this.
So, if this whole thing is an IP factory, what's the raw material? What are you feeding into the machine? Well, the answer is a brand new, incredibly detailed language for flavor. And believe me, it goes way, way beyond just saying something is sweet or salty.
Let me give you a practical example here. How much do you think you could write about eating just one slice of gimbap? A couple sentences, maybe? A short paragraph if you're feeling creative?
The answer is 2 to 3 full A4 pages. A professional can describe the scents, the different textures hitting your tongue, the shifts in temperature, the rhythm of chewing, and even the emotions it triggers. That incredibly detailed description, that's the raw data. That's the fuel for everything else.
So here's the whole process, broken down into 4 simple steps. Step 1. It all starts with the actual food. Step 2. That food gets analyzed, creating that super detailed expression we just talked about. Step 3. That expression basically becomes the source code for creating music and stories. And finally, Step 4. All that creative work hardens into valuable cultural IP.
Now, this whole operation is powered by 4 interconnected systems. First, you've got the taste expression system that creates those rich descriptions. Second, the food song system literally turns those descriptions into music. Third, the story and universe system takes that vibe and builds entire narratives. And finally, there's an AI gourmet evaluation system that crunches all the data to make the whole process smarter. And let's talk about that food song system, because this is a total game changer. It shifts music from being about a person to being about a food. I want you to just imagine that for a second. A hit pop song not about love, but about the tangy kick of a lemon, or a powerful ballad about the complex bitterness of dark chocolate. It's wild.
And this isn't just theory, it's actually happening. Check out this lyric. It's from a real song about a Korean dish called duruchigi. It's not just saying it tastes good, it's describing the experience. An explosion of umami, a party starts in my mouth. See? The lyrics let you feel the taste. And once you have that song, that's just the starting point. You know how a certain smell or taste can just transport you back in time? That's the power they're tapping into. That deep connection between taste, memory, and emotion is the perfect fuel for dramas, comedies, webtoons, you name it.
So what's the end game here? What happens when you do all this? The food itself stops being just an item on a menu. Through all these songs and stories, it actually becomes a character. It gets a personality. It becomes a cultural icon.
And what do cultural icons have? Fandoms. The best analogy here is K-pop. You know how fans connect so deeply and passionately with their favorite artists? The goal here is to create that same kind of passionate global fandom, but for the character and story of a specific taste.
This is exactly why the best way to think about this is as a taste IP source factory. It's not about making just one hit show and calling it a day. It's about building a system, an engine that can generate a near infinite supply of content, all from one single source, that deep, rich expression of a flavor. And, the possibilities for expansion are just massive. We're talking soundtracks, concerts, variety shows, movie series, webtoons, even theatrical plays. In fact, they've already staged a play called Taste Magician just to test out this very idea of bringing a taste to life on stage.
Okay, now here's where it gets really powerful from a business perspective. This entire model isn't just cool, it's inherently global. It's designed from the ground up to travel across borders.
And why is that? It's actually pretty simple. While our languages and cultures can be wildly different, the way we experience taste is universal. Spicy is spicy, whether you're in Seoul or São Paulo. Savory is comforting everywhere. That shared experience means this kind of entertainment has an incredibly low barrier to entry for international markets. It just works.
But wait, there's another layer here, a really powerful benefit that's kind of hidden in plain sight. While you're enjoying all these songs and stories, something else is happening. You're subconsciously learning the language of taste. Your own awareness of flavor is actually getting sharper.
To put that into perspective for you, a professional taste evaluator usually needs around 15 hours of basic training just to get started. But with this entertainment model, audiences learn those same principles naturally, just by engaging with content they already love. No classes, no homework.
So you end up with this amazing dual benefit. The main goal is absolutely entertainment, but a major side effect is education. It's a system that can entertain millions of people, while at the same time gently guiding them toward becoming true gourmets without them even realizing it. This is why, among all 10 of the TempoSense projects, taste entertainment is seen as the core diffusion engine. Think of it as the lead locomotive of the train. It's considered the fastest, most effective way to grab the public's attention, expand the brand across the globe, and build those crucial, passionate fandoms. So let's just boil it all down. This isn't just one more project in the portfolio. Because it speaks that universal language of taste, it's positioned as the central engine. It's the ultimate tool designed to drive brand awareness and cultural connection for the entire ecosystem on a massive global scale.
So I'll just leave you with this final kind of wild thought. We're all used to superstars, right? Pop stars, movie stars, athletes. But in this new world of taste entertainment, what if the next global phenomenon that captures everyone's imagination wasn't a person at all? What if it was a flavor, a story, a simple plate of pasta?